Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Phoenix Act and welcome back, finally. Yes, we're returning to... I could make excuses for why I was gone, but I'm not going to. But yeah, welcome back to this Let's Play of Fatal Frame 5 or Project 05. Yeah, let's get straight into it, I guess. I'm returning to this game basically because the remake or remaster of Fatal Frame 4 is coming out in the very near future, and I wanted to see if I can beat the remainder of this game before then. Probably not likely, but we'll try. Anyway, onwards. Yes, we go with an interlude this time. That mountain. After Fuyuhi's death, countless corpses washed into the pool of purification, along with the camera obscura. Ahsoka must be up there somewhere. Yuri sets out looking for clues. We'll start the episode. Interlude. Shadow reading. Yuri Kozukata. With Ahsoka still missing, Yuri recalls what she witnessed on the mountain. Fuyuhi taking her own life while entranced by a malevolent spirit, and the bodies of the dead shrine maidens washed up at the pool of purification. These disquieting images leave Yuri with no doubt that Mount Hikami houses some kind of horrifying secret. Yuri takes the camera obscura that she found on the mountain and begins searching for a token that will lead her to Ahsoka. And the police in this universe are absolutely useless, apparently, because that's what that was, I think. It was Yuri calling the police after returning from the mountain. Oh yes, we examined this all before, I think. Pretty sure we did. Nothing interesting anyway. Camera obscura is on the desk. The only picture from the camera obscura that shows anything. A dark silhouette, standing on what looks like a body of water. The other photos are no good. They're all black, as if they were exposed to strong light. This doesn't tell me anything. Maybe there are more clues in Ahsoka's room. That shadow actually looks quite familiar if you remember from like 3 months ago. Or 4 months ago. Ooh, jeez. But the videos are still there, so you can go back and watch them. Right, Ahsoka's bedroom is that way, but we're going to go downstairs first. I'm going to search around, just to make sure there's nothing that I've missed. No. Search around, make sure there's no spirits or anything for me to find and take a photo of, or anything like that. That's the finger room, storeroom, I think. Yeah, but I do love see, photograph Hisoka Kurosawa at the counter. But I do really love the atmosphere in these games. I think like the Project Zero games or Fatal Frame games definitely managed some of the best atmosphere in any horror game I've ever played. Like, that's not to say other games are bad, but there's just something about sort of like, it sounds maybe pretentious, but it creates like a nice haunting sort of desolate atmosphere, I think, or something like that. Something like there's quality to it that just makes me feel like it's more of a sadness to it as well as the fear factor, which is, I think, pretty nice. Well, selling the tomes on, I mean, why not? If you don't need them. Just, as long as you're not selling on anything too dangerous. Well, let's hurry. We don't have all the time in the world. I'm sure there's in that through the window into the courtyard, there's like a ghost there at some point. Oh, we're just talking about the clock again. I definitely remember examining the clock. Yeah, but Hisoka seems like a good person. I mean, she took Yuri in when she probably didn't need to. So, there is definitely a ghost through there at some point. I definitely remember that. No point in examining the back door or the door to the bathroom because it won't. I mean, at least this building has a bathroom, unlike a lot of buildings in video games. I think this is Hisoka's, isn't it? I think so. If we go to the other one first, I think. And is there a ghost? Ooh, girl in uniform. Who are you? Is this something to do with... Okay, we'll go to the other one first. Because that's clearly story content. But is that girl something to do with Hisoka's backstory, I wonder? Oof, that was off-center. Like, really off-center. Oops. Okay, or not. Okay, we'll go to this one. Sorry, this has been not just the 4 months since I played it last for this stream, but like I haven't actually played through the game in its entirety since I first completed it in like 2001. So I don't know which one's the story content and which one's like side content or extra content. Nothing, just rolled up bits of fabric. Akari Narumi. It looks like a report on a shadow reading case, but most of it has been erased, making it difficult to read. Subject, Akari Narumi. Client, Kyoko Narumi. Token, personal photo. Details. Result, subject deceased. Nothing I could do. A girl in school uniform. It's been crumpled up so many times you can't make out the face. Oh. I don't remember ever finding like the solution to that, like what that was about, that case. Is it something I just need to like, maybe I missed it, because it does seem like side content, like I didn't need to get that in order to continue the plot. So I don't know, maybe there is no answer, but I hope there is. It'd be nice if I could still discover something new on this playthrough. Anyway, onto this room. Hisoka's room. What have we here? Oh, no, you gotta keep hold of it, sorry. Nothing of interest in here. Oh well. I like this mirror, by the way. There's a lot of games that just don't, like, somehow can't handle this anymore. Like, consoles have become more powerful and more graphically sort of better, but apparently we just can't do reflections in mirrors anymore. Doesn't like her own appearance, apparently. Quite sad. The drawer is locked. The camera obscura is reacting to it. That didn't even need to turn. Oop, underneath the bed, huh? Well, okay. Storeroom on the first floor. So not this bed, but the... Not this room, but on the ground floor. Well, okay, we'll head that way then. It's not far. That's just a railing, sorry. Let's go, let's go. Straight into this room. And it's right here. Small key. Right. I don't know, it seems like an odd place to hide a key if you were intentionally trying to hide it. Miku Hinasaki. Ooh, the protagonist from the first game. Some dusty old paperwork was under there. It looks like a shadow reading request. Case closed is written in large red letters. Subject, Miku Hinasaki. Client, Sachi Iyama. Friend, token, personal photo. Details, disappeared searching for her missing brother, but was found. Mother of one, father unknown. Disappeared again 3 years later. Note, photographer, client is her daughter's guardian. Result, search abandoned. Attempted shadow reading several times, but traces were too weak to follow. Suspect, subject is alive, but a newer, stronger token is required. It may be that the subject does not want to be found. Tsumugi Katashina. It looks like there are a few more pages in here. Subject, Tsumugi Katashina. Client, family physician. Token, personal photo. Details, unstable family. Tendency to blame herself for strife with her half-sister. Bears self-inflicted wounds. Oof. Note, strict family may be the cause. We'll ask doctor for care after subject is found. Result, search abandoned. Contacted by family, matter has been turned over to the police. I've been asked to drop the investigation. Oof. Has given up this. Ooh. Yuri Kozukata. Case closed is written in large red letters. It's me. Subject, Yuri Kozukata. Client, blank. Token, personal photo. Details, emotionally unstable after family lost in accident. E. Stopped going to school a few days ago. Neighbors say she left home as normal. Note, claimed to see things others can't. Now recovered. Result, taken into custody. Observation required. Safely in my custody. Believe close attention is necessary. We'll look after her for a while. A high school graduation photo. Just look at that intense expression. What a way to talk about yourself. I wonder how much I've changed since then. I still have a hard time looking at mirrors. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say there's one thing, like that Tsumugi one leads into a different story that I won't spoil for the moment because I might get to it. But yes, oh, I've already been that way. The one thing I don't like about this game is essentially the damage it did to Miku, who was the character of the first game, which was also the first Fatal Frame / Project Zero game I played. So, yeah, that irks me. Not enough for me to dislike the game overall, but it's definitely a complaint that bothers me. Haruka Momose. There was a file tucked away in the desk drawer. It contains photos and several sheets of paper. Subject, Haruka Momose. Client, F. Himino. Friend. Token, personal photo. Details. Client and subject used to be cafe regulars. A group suicide was reported at the time of disappearance. Connection unknown. A quiet, gentle girl. Seemed keen to please others. Ooh, people pleaser. That's not, well... Haruka Momose. Compared to her photo with Fuyuhi, she has a somewhat darker expression. A troubled soul. Miu Hinasaki. Miu Hinasaki looks like someone else who went missing on the mountain. We already met a Hinasaki, well, read a report on a Hinasaki just like 2 minutes ago. Subject, Miu Hinasaki. Same client. S. Iyama, foster mom. Token, personal photo. Details. Went looking for her birth mother missing since subject's childhood. Uttered something about Mount Hikami, according to her talent agent. Note, said to possess psychic powers. Client is very worried. Ooh, a cassette. Kazuya Sakaki. A missing person file for one Kazuya Sakaki. I've heard Hisoka mention the name before. Subject, Kazuya Sakaki. Client, Ren Hojo. Friend. Token, personal photo. Details, known to wander off. Went incommunicado while gathering post-mortem photographs for Ren. Awaiting possible contact. Note, gives a bad impression. Seems quite unlike Ren. And there's our missing Kazuya Sakaki. He's a friend of Ren's, but I've never met him. Hisoka Journal 1. There was a journal tucked away in the drawer. It looks like some notes relating to clients. Met with a potential client. Doesn't know whether subject is alive or dead. Says she may have wandered off somewhere, maybe waiting for help. Doesn't want to leave home in case subject comes back on her own. I tripped up, said something I shouldn't have. I asked what she'd do when we find her. She laughed and said, when she gets back there are things I want to tell her. Her smile looked forced. She looked worn down by it all. I should mind my own business. I'm worried about leaving Yuri alone, but this one is urgent. No time to lose, I have to go. Right, so now we have to look for Haruka. Because she's the girl Fumino was trying to rescue, but at the same time, it's also a case of, our only lead to find our missing friend. So let's go. I believe we've done everything we can in here. Like, this doesn't feel like I've been playing this section of the game very long, but I bet if I look at the timer, it's been like 15 minutes or something. Oh, yeah, just over 15 minutes. That's Oop, did I get it right in the crosshairs that time? That was nice. Right. Let's keep going. Using the camera obscura, Yuri found a number of missing persons case files connected to Mount Hikami. She is now more determined than ever to head back to the mountain and find Hisoka. Yeah, and we'll just move right into the next chapter because it wasn't the fourth drop where we're playing as Yuri Kozukata again. Find Haruka Momose. Okay. Fuyuhi had been searching for her friend, a girl named Haruka Momose. Yuri finds a photo of Haruka in Hisoka's desk and uses it to follow her trace, leading her back to Mount Hikami. Yep, we'll just go with what we have. Fourth drop, Spirited Away, Yuri Kozukata. After finding a missing person's file on Hisoka's desk, Yuri realized Hisoka had been looking for Haruka Momose. She recalls what Fuyuhi said when they passed the Shrine of Dolls. Haruka, she's here. With this in mind, Yuri heads to the Shrine of Dolls, hoping that if she finds Haruka, she may just learn of Hisoka's whereabouts too. Yeah. Haruka Momose, this is the girl that Fuyuhi was looking for. Hisoka must have been trying to find her. And let's get started. Ooh. Are we getting no trickery going on here? No. Yeah. Yes, the trace, which is a little... Like I said, I really enjoy this game, but there are some things that just... The biggest one is what it does to Miku, but this trace mechanic isn't too bad because I don't have to use it if I don't want to. So I guess that's nice. But I don't like that. It kind of shows you where to go. Not doesn't just provide a clue. It actively just says, yeah, this way, idiot. Ooh, something's here. Where? Oop. Come at me, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Fight me, coward. There we go. That wasn't too hard, was it? And get the points from the fatal glance. Excellent. Doesn't leave anything behind. Not really. Okay, then. Onwards. And upwards, indeed. Onwards and upwards. I think... Oop, that's Haruka. You can tell just by Haruka Momose behind the waterfall. So she stopped to take in the shrine, I guess. And I guess a note she left behind. Haruka's note 1. There's a note here, soaked in the water. It's written in small, feminine handwriting. I awoke to the sound of water. Should I press on or go back? This is the point of no return. If I want to see Fuyuhi again... I think, like, just looking at this, Haruka really did... Oh, missed it. Oh, well. Oh, well. But yeah, I think Haruka really did want to see Fuyuhi again, but she was being compelled by the ghosts of the mountain. I don't think she actually wants to, you know, die or anything. It's just a sad tale because they were both girls were obviously very, like, troubled people. But neither of them really wanted to die, I think. And, you know, they were, I think, really would have found a way to survive together if they'd not for these ghosts. So yeah. More cinders. And then we go back this way. I think another thing that bothers me about this game that I was thinking about while I was, you know, not making videos, was that, oh, that's just pointing out the item, is that I don't like the way it's like sort of divided up by chapters. Haruka's note 2. See the shrine maiden hovering over the note. There's a note lying in the water. Maybe it's from Haruka. I came here because of the sunset. It was so beautiful it made me want to cry. It was the same as the sunset I saw when I survived. The sun seemed to sink into the mountain. I had to come and see it. Melting away into the waters of the mountain seems natural. It seems right. I feel like the others are telling me to, the ones who didn't survive. The sunset is drawing closer. Or maybe I'm drawn to it. Hello. Nope. Oh my goodness. Alright. Ah. Well, I lost health there. Because I failed to account for the fact that my camera had to reload. Okay, my health isn't too bad, I don't... Oh, teleported right in front of me. Oh, this is going terrific, isn't it? Just fantastic. Oh my goodness. That was just going fantastically. I really messed this one up. Yeah, we'll use the herbal medicine, why not? We'll save the sacred water. We'll save the sacred water for now. Not that there's any particular value to saving it, but come at me, come on. Has one of them gone down? Oh yes, one of them has gone. Gotcha. Not a great way to go. Yeah, you show what happened to the Shrine Maidens there, and that guy, well, spoilers warning, but that guy really has no excuse for his actions. Like, at all. And this is where the woman dived from that went down to the, where I missed the shot before. So directly beneath that spot is that cave. But that's one thing, like, that's one thing I don't, like I was saying before, I think I don't really like about this, sort of the way the levels and that are set up, is that the stages are all interconnected and stuff, where you can walk from one area to the next, but the way it's divided up by chapters means that doesn't really matter. It's not, like, really relevant. Like, you could potentially explore the entire mountain, but the game restricts you just to the path you're supposed to be on for each chapter. And I think I would have preferred the sort of more open format that the early games in the series had, where, you know, where you just explore the mountain and it's slowly, and you can go anywhere at any time, and the mountain just slowly opens up as you unlock, the game goes on, you unlock more areas, and you know, figure out ways to get from point A to point B and so forth. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I still enjoy the game a lot, like I've said, but yeah, it's just one of those things I think the earlier games did much better. Haruka Momose peering into the river. I mean, you don't want to do that in this kind of place, do you? Oh dear. There's something on the other side of the river now. But we're going to get... Oh. The ghost Maiden swept down river. I haven't come across that hand yet. Probably jinxed myself now, but oh well. Go this way. Crawl under here. You know what I haven't done? I haven't upgraded my... I don't think I've upgraded any of my, like, camera or that yet, have I? Oh, I will do that between episodes, probably. Was there something over here? Nope. Over this way, I guess. What are you? What are you? That was a photo I could have taken. I missed it, clearly, obviously. I often find with this guy, leaving it to the last moment to get a fatal frame is actually pretty risky, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, hit him with that. Where are you? Where have you gone? Come on. Are you going to attack me or what? Come at me. Come at me, guy. Okay. So he's switched. Yeah, when he does that, he's basically... like, he's trying to do a stealth thing. When he, you know, sneak up on you when he blows his flame out, because it makes him harder to see and stuff. And he does it again. I think you've really just got to take a picture of him once for him to realise that's not going to work, and then he'll put his flame back on like that. And then we just do get rid of that so I don't get cursed. I was going to just wait out and take a photo of that at the same time and take a picture of him, but he was getting way too... He's done it again, okay. Come at me, bro. Come on. Oh, okay, again. And, is he gonna ever sort of... I mean, I don't need to, do I? Get out the way. Yeah, that one tricks you a bit, because at this point you've learned how to, you know, about the fatal glances and getting extra points from touching ghosts as they're fading away. But that guy, obviously, he sets himself on fire. When he loses, and if he touches you, it will hurt. It absolutely will hurt. So, yeah, it's a bit of a trap. I've got turned around here. I wanted to explore the rest, but oop. Someone had a bad end. Is that the fire guy stabbed before? It might be. Oh, missed the timing on that. Blooming thing. Oh well. I have had, because that thing is very annoying, because it gets more frequent when you're when the characters are more wet, basically, which means that what does it mean? Oh yeah, I've had a bit before where it went where it appeared like 5 times in a row on the same item, so I couldn't pick the item up like 5 times in a row, because I think it was Yuri was wet and the hand kept appearing, and that was very annoying. And it's something I would like to maybe... Ominous. It's something I would like to hope to think, if there's ever any more future like Fatal Frame games, like 6 onward, not necessarily the remaster of the next game, because I don't expect them to change too many mechanics for a remaster. But if you got like Project 06, I hope that's not in it. I really do. Could I just... What? Okay. Just randomly turn around when I press the button to pick up an item. Or whatever. And, you know. And again, if there's any more games in the series, I do hope they return to a more open format, where it's about figuring out your own way, and you're not just railroaded. The game doesn't just railroad you in specific paths. Like if anyone's played Resident Evil, like the first one or the second one, how you can technically go anywhere you want in the police station. You just have to find the right keys and stuff to open up doors, sort of like that. But for this, if you get me. By the way, I don't remember where everything is, because like I say, I've done the whole game through don't need to go that way yet. We need to go to the Dollar Shrines. There's no point in clicking on that because the game won't let you wander off the intended path, like I was saying. So yeah, I hope it goes back to that sort of exploration based, find out where everything is and where everything goes type gameplay, rather than you can only go in one direction and that's it, and the game just simply won't let you go anywhere else. Because I do like that that was one of my favorite things that got me into survival horror games in the first place, was that ability to just explore, and you had to figure things out for yourself and stuff like that. Oh, too late to let go of that one. I'm not having a very good time of it today, am I? But then again, I was playing Nier Automata again the other day, and I did worse than usual in that too. Mirror Stone. Yeah, you have to find that in every chapter. I think we picked up a Mirror Stone previously, but I think you lose them at the end of the chapter as well, which is not fantastic. But that was another thing that was superior about in my opinion, superior about the more open-ended gameplay. Was that, Mirror Stones would last as long as you didn't get hit. It's that simple. Can we go this way yet? Yes, we can. I can't remember if I'm sure I've been to these places before, and the map has just literally just erased certain areas again for some reason. Herbal medicine? Yes, we need a lot of herbal medicine. But yeah, I was playing That's Another Hole, where it'll just say, oh, there's voices down there and so forth. But yes, that was something what was I going to say? Yes, I was playing Nier Automata the other day, and I did way worse than I usually do in that game as well. So I guess I'm just having an off week or something. I'm just failing at games where I normally wouldn't, I suppose. Sacred water, yes. By the way, there's a trophy or achievement in this game for using so many. Okay, just go this way then. Using so many herbal medicines in a single. I'm pretty sure it's specifically herbal medicines and not healing items in general. Get that photograph. Oof. Yeah, a lot of bad stuff went down on this mountain. But yeah. Yeesh. What was wrong with this guy? Absolutely, what was wrong with this guy? Is he going to turn around and come at me? Nope, he's going to run away like a big coward. Well, I mean, he was murdering innocent shrine maidens, and he couldn't have been that brave to begin with. Another one of Haruka's notes. Haruka Note 3. There's a note lying on the collapsed bridge. Such small handwriting. I think it's Haruka's. Fuyuhi didn't see the sunset. Only I could see it. That's why I have to go alone. The light of the setting sun lives on in the mountain. I wish Fuyuhi could have seen it. Well, she's seen it now. She came up to the mountain at sunset. So, you got your wish, I guess. But there's more goodies to collect. And that would have been annoying if the hand had grabbed me there, because, foreground objects. I don't like it when it turns me around like that when I'm exploring. It's very annoying. But yes, foreground objects absolutely hide the hand when it comes to grab you. Oh, back again, are we? No, focus. Could you not just focused on his face? Come at me, bro. Come on. Oh, come on. Come at me. Come at me. Coward. Craven. Murdering the defenseless, weren't we? Missed. See how Deuce against someone who can fight back. Come on, bro. You know you want to have a go. Come on. Gotcha. Whoop. What are you going to do now? Ooh, he's going to try his little stealth thing again. But not today. And we're going to go. Let's see. Come on, bro. Come at me. Come at me. Yeah, you really just need to back off with that one. Get out the way. I'm not sure if you can get the fatal glance on him at the end there. Not that I really want to try. But yeah. Oh, I mistimed that one as well. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe I will get that achievement / trophy for using so many herbal medicines after all. But yeah, I'm going to pick up as many items. Since I was going to just, continue on the path as opposed to, onto the next area. But since I'm having such a bad day, I'm going to collect as many items as I possibly can. So yeah. It turned me around again when I was picking up the item, didn't it? Blooming heck. Yeah, there's something very weird about the controls in this one that I don't quite... that keeps tripping me up. More cinders or something like that. Purifying embers, that's it. The controls do feel a bit awkward at times, I guess is the right word. I think I've missed that sort of hidden area, haven't I? Yeah, I have. That guy that we found last time, where it was the hidden sort of camp with the tent and stuff, where that guy had obviously set up camp and ended up not making it back alive. So yeah, we'll have to go off and see if I can find that, unless it's down this way. No, it's going to tell me no, innit? No sign of Haruka this way. Okay. And let's just... And that's also a path off the beaten track. So no point in going that way. But yes, there is in this south... I'm sure it was down here, wasn't it? So along this path somewhere, maybe? Yeah. And I'm probably running out of things to talk about now. So, but yeah. Oh, I was going on about what I liked about horror games and stuff, wasn't I? And this is part of it. Oh, is this it? Yes. The path to the sort of hidden grove or whatever. Where are we? What's it called? Concealed copse. There we go. And there is stuff to pick up here. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I was saying foreground objects absolutely hide that spectral hand that comes to grab you every time. So that can make it really difficult to dodge. Not that it hasn't happened to me in this chapter yet. But it's just something to be aware of, I guess. Because it can absolutely trip you. It feels a bit cheap, in all honesty, when it does that. And wow, it's so much easier. I didn't realise how easy it was going to be for me to criticise this game, considering I actually like it. I have to keep reassuring you that I do like it quite a bit, because I keep criticising it, but there are things to criticise. Medicine, yay. I've probably more than restocked on the medicine I used up against that in that fight earlier. The one that I did really poorly in. Oh, something else that I almost missed. Purifying embers, that's cool. Right, so now I can... Yeah, that's another thing I like about horror games, is like just using the map to figure out where I'm supposed to go and stuff like that. Especially if it's a game where like there is a lot of twists and turns, so you can get lost, and just being able to like use the map to plot things out for some reason is pretty satisfying to me. If you know what I mean. But yes, here we are. The dollhouse. Or the doll shrine. Haruka Mimose heading to the grounds. The doll shrine, as I like to call it. But yes, for now, since we've used up quite a bit of time already, this is where I'm going to end it. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Phoenix Act, and until next time, take care of yourselves.